Sanford and Son was a top show of the 70s and 50 plus years later is still relevant and just as mainstream as it was back then. The show ran for a total of 136 episodes, with Fred and Lamont appearing in most of them. And before you can ask, how can the stars not appear in all 136 episodes? Let me break down how. Let's start with Red Fox.
I said, honey, you go for help, and I hold them off. He took out both guns, started shooting all over the place. And his wife came back a little while later and had 10,000 Texas Rangers.
In 1974, halfway through season 3, Red had a contract dispute and refused to work on the show. Normally, that can mean certain death to a show. But in this case, they were very fortunate. The co-star Damon Wilson was still there and could help ride the ship. He was helped with a new but quickly popular friend, Grady Wilson, played by Whitman Mayo. The show continued success in Red's absence, and overall he missed 6 episodes in season 3. Season 4 began, and although Red Fox returned, they had filmed 3 earlier episodes with Grady and Lamont still running the show, making it 9 total. One forgotten fact that the final episode of season 4 was a setup to Grady's spin-off show. Red Fox and Damon Wilson did not appear in that, marking it as the only episode where neither character appeared, making it a grand total of 10 episodes without Red Fox. So his total use was actually 126 episodes. Now Damon Wilson was much better than Red.
What is that you're wearing?
Tuxedo, how do I look?
You look like a tall, gray-haired penguin.
Besides the Grady spin-off setup titled The Family Man, he only missed one other episode, and that was in season 5, titled Donna Pops a Question. That means Damon appeared in 134 of 136 episodes. So as most say, Aunt Esther helped make the show the legend it became. So how many times do you think she appeared?
Lord give it, and the Lord take it away. Ha, glory!
And you remember when you looked in the mirror tonight, the Lord gave you that face and you stuck with it.
She appeared in 48 episodes, with The Big Party being her first. Most fans would agree, her biggest moment was with her showdown with Big Money Grip. Esther was in 35% of the show's history. Although it might feel like that's smaller than we would have expected, it is the highest percent of anyone not named Fred or Lamont. Bubba Bexley, or Bad Boy Bubba as Lamont calls him, appeared in 31% of series history with 43 episodes. In his many appearances, Bubba had some very memorable scenes, with one of them being Here Bunny Bunny.
Bubba, what are you doing?
I'm looking for the bunny girl.
But his most iconic line, I want my daddy's records, came in season 3. Like Aunt Esther, 31% just doesn't feel like it's enough. But he was so memorable, it felt like it was 70% total. Grady the Lady Killer. A polarizing character, fans loved him or hated him.
And a younger.
I ain't getting no loving. I ain't getting no sleep.
A personal favorite of mine, Grady showed up for 37 episodes in show history. A late arrival in season 3, Grady instantly stole the hearts of fans, even leading the show with Lamont a few months after his debut. Had he not had his own show, this number might have even rivaled Aunt Esther. The legendary Rollo, that's Rita Lawson's boy. Rollo was a fan favorite. The men wanted to be cool like him, and the women wanted to date him.
Yes, I do. A joke is a joke. Why you always treat me like a criminal when I come over here, Mr. Sanford? Because I want you to feel at home.
Rollo should have been in double the amount he was actually in. 32 episodes total for the man who loves skin flicks. Just 23% of the series history, and that 23% was one of the best in show history. Donna Harris, Fred's forever fiancée, was in just 22 appearances.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
One other episode, she starred as the landlord of Lamont. She's one of the few where I felt like the numbers add up. She had some great episodes, but no real memorable lines. But she was one of the few to be in season 1 and 6, along with Smitty, Fred, and Lamont. Speaking of which, Smitty and Hoppy arrived at different times and even appeared in episodes without each other.
Then we wouldn't want to be accused of playing favorites, so we're just going to cut off.
Out!
Oh yeah, cut out, right.
They both appeared in 20 episodes apiece. They were a big part of the show's success and made their 14% count to the fullest. Julio Fuentes. Now Julio was there for season 2 through 4, then moved to New York to be a cop.
How come he didn't come out here and move
Help! Help! Get me out of here! I'm stuck! Get me out of here!
That's why.
But in that time, Julio appeared in 12 episodes. It felt like it was much more than that. He felt like a good 20 episodes for sure. Heck, he was even their neighbor. But just a dozen episodes for Julio. Did somebody say Woodrow? Uncle Woody. Heck, not counting the original Woody, just the Raymond Allen Woody.
Uncle Woody, why didn't you take Aunt Esther celebrating with you?
Now, cause Esther's idea of having a good time is staying at home watching Reverend Ike on television.
Uncle Woody stopped by for 9 episodes in Sanford and Son history. His interaction with Fred, Grady, and even Esther were so well done, we all loved Woody almost instantly. Achoo! Gesundheit. A gag used many times when Achoo would stop by.
Wow, Hutch, you the best looking doorman I ever seen, man.
Yeah, well,
Joining the cast in season 4, Achoo was another friend to Lamont, something the show needed more of. Achoo made 7 stops on the set of Sanford and Son. He is a fan favorite, which is impressive for only making 7 appearances. Speaking of impressive, no one made more with less than Leroy and Skillet.
I can do the Susie Q. Bam, leave out the blue bam. If I can do it, so can you.
Just 5 appearances for the 2 wild and crazy guys. Nearly every episode from their first, A Visit from Lena Horne, to their last appearance, Wine, Women, and Aunt Esther, a top 20 episode in series history. They made a good episode elite, and it's a shame we didn't get more of them. So that's it. Thank you everybody for watching, commenting. If you see anything new or you just enjoy Sanford & Son, leave a like. And if you love Sanford & Son, subscribe to our channel. Thanks a lot, guys.